Do you know that when you use the word open for everything, you actually sound unnatural to native speakers? Think about it. The way you interact with a banana is completely different from how you interact with a soda can or a suitcase. Yet most students just say open for all of them. If you want to sound fluent, you need to visualize the action. Today, I am going to upgrade your daily vocabulary instantly. We are going to replace that boring basic word with 6 precise descriptive verbs that will make your English sound advanced and natural. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to describe every action in your kitchen and your daily life. Intro. Hello and welcome. Today we are focusing on precision. In English, specific actions require specific verbs. We are going to break down the mechanics of opening bottles, jars, boxes, and food items. Let's dive right in. Segment 1. Twist off. Let's start with something you probably do every single day. Drinking water or juice from a plastic bottle. When you have a bottle with a plastic cap, you don't just open it. You have to grip the cap and turn it rotationally. The specific phrasal verb for this action is twist off. Visualize the motion of your hand. You are twisting your wrist to remove the cap. For example, imagine you are thirsty after a run. You grab your water bottle. You twist off the cap and take a long drink. This applies to anything with a small threaded cap. Repeat this sentence with me. I twist off the bottle cap. It's a small motion, but using the right verb makes a huge difference. Segment 2. Unscrew. Now let's move to something a bit tougher. What happens when you have a glass jar, maybe a jar of strawberry jam or peanut butter? The lid is metal and it's usually on there pretty tight. While this is similar to twisting, when we deal with jars or things that require a bit more mechanical effort, we often use the word unscrew.
This comes from the idea of a screw that holds things together. To open the jar, you must turn the lid to the left. If you are searching for advanced English vocabulary for daily life, this is a word you must know. Here is the scenario. You want to make toast. You grab the jar of jam. You grip the lid firmly and unscrew it. Sometimes the lid is stuck, right? You might say, I can't unscrew this jar. It's too tight. So remember, for plastic bottles, we usually say twist off. For sturdy jars, we say unscrew. Segment 3. Unpack. Let's change the context completely. Imagine you have just returned from a long, amazing vacation. You are tired and your bedroom floor is covered with your luggage. You have a suitcase full of clothes, souvenirs, and shoes. You don't open the clothes out of the bag. You unpack them. To unpack means to remove the contents of a container, usually a suitcase, a backpack, or a moving box. It's the opposite of packing. For example, I need to unpack my suitcase before I can relax. Or imagine you just moved into a new house. You are surrounded by cardboard boxes. You have to unpack your books and put them on the shelf. So whenever you are taking things out of a container to organize them, use unpack. Segment 4. Pop open. Let's head back to the kitchen for a refreshing sound. You know that specific sound a soda can makes when you pull the tab? Psh, clack. That sudden release of pressure gives us a very fun and descriptive verb, pop open. We use this when something opens quickly, often with a sudden sound or a burst of air. This is perfect for soda cans, energy drinks, or even a bag of chips that busts open.
Many students watch videos titled, Stop Saying Open. Use these English verbs instead, and pop open is always high on that list because it is so descriptive. Picture this. It's a hot summer day. You grab a cold can of soda. You use your finger to pull the tab and pop open the can. The sentence is simple. He popped open an energy drink before his workout. It implies speed and that satisfying sound. Segment 5. Peel open. Next, let's look at nature's packaging. How do you eat a banana or an orange? You can't unscrew a banana, and you certainly don't unpack it. You have to remove the skin layer by layer. The verb for this is peel open, or simply peel. To peel means to pull back a skin or a covering. This works for fruits, but also for things like yogurt cups that have a foil lid. You pull the foil back slowly. Example: you are hungry for a snack. You pick up a banana. You pull the stem down and peel open the banana. Another example: she peels open the orange and eats the slices. Or for the yogurt, he peels open the lid of the yogurt cup. Remember, if you are removing a thin layer or skin, you are peeling. Segment 6, crack open. Finally, we have the most fragile item on our list, an egg. If you squeeze an egg, it breaks. If you twist it, it breaks. To open an egg correctly, you have to hit it against a hard surface to create a break in the shell and then pull it apart. This action is called crack open. To crack means to break something hard without it falling to pieces immediately, just enough to open it. We use this for eggs and coconuts. Here is the scenario. You are baking a cake. You take an egg, hit it on the side of the bowl, and crack open the shell to let the egg fall out.
I crack open 2 eggs for breakfast. Or for a coconut, it is difficult to crack open a coconut without the right tools. Review and quiz. We have covered a lot of ground today. We aren't using a time lapse to review. We are going to do this mentally to make sure it sticks. I want you to think of the verb immediately as I describe the object. A plastic water bottle cap? That's right, twist off. A tight jar of strawberry jam? Correct, unscrew. A suitcase full of clothes after a trip? Yes, unpack. A noisy soda can? Exactly, pop open. A banana or a foil yogurt lid? Perfect, peel open. A raw egg? You got it, crack open. You see, English is a language of imagery. When you use these specific verbs, you are painting a picture for the listener. You are no longer just opening things. You are twisting, popping, peeling, and cracking your way through the day. If you found this lesson helpful and want to continue illuminating your path to fluency, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the video reach more learners like you. And don't forget to subscribe to English Glow for more lessons that make you sound like a native speaker. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I will see you in the next video.